Everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit. I was just on Discord talking to one of the guys on there, and he mentioned the Kids on Bikes RPG. So we couldn't find any modern minis for it. That there was nothing in print. So what I think we can do is we can make something like that. This is a test one, and if it turns out well, I don't have the RPG, but I'm familiar with it. But what I think we can do is we can easily make something that'll do what we want for this. So for the frame of the bike, we need an upright, the crotch bar, part where the seat goes, obviously. And we're going to need some thin stuff, so we could use wire or whatever you have. I'm looking for something real thin and plastic. Or paper clips would be better, actually. So let me get some paper clips. Alright, so these are coated plastic paper clips. These will probably do good for what we want. So what we want to do is we want to kind of bend that around so it'll go over the wheel on the front. I probably should bring a bicycle in here to look at, but I'm not gonna. I need something kind of to bend that around. I'm looking for something a little thicker. Like the back of that, maybe. Here we go. Perfect. Then we want to cut that off so it's even. And I'm just going to get a tiny dab of glue in here to kind of hold this in place as we're working. Oops. We want to push that down on there. And I popped it off the damn base. Of course I did. All right. That actually might be a blessing in disguise. I'm going to try to push that down on there a little better. There we go. Something like that. Put that on there. Are we getting too tall? We're getting too tall. We need some handlebars. All right. We're having some technical difficulties here. Not a problem. We're just going to get a new piece to be our front part. We're going to cut this off and get pliers. I have some needle noses here that'll work well for this. Nope. Maybe. All right, in my mind, I was just going to come down here and throw a bicycle together in like 10 seconds. I don't know where I come up with these plans or how I get these ideas, but I always think I'm going to do this stuff, and it never works. Okay. It's pretty sturdy now. Let's get the handlebars on that. So we need a little junction of some sort. I have get a little piece of this here. Let's get that in place. And I'm going to get a little bit of, remember those beautiful weld lines? Let's try to recreate those. And handlebars. Okay. And then we want the two parts of the bike that kind of go to the back part. And then let's create the back end of the bike. Even if it ends up costing two paper clips and two buttons to make this, I'm okay with that. Whoop. Oh, crap. All right. We're already having problems. No problem. All right, we need an upright there for where the seat's going to go and the crossbar that goes from the front to the back. So I need tweezers. Oops. Oops. All right. Tweezers. Let me see if this measures in. I might have to cut this again. Nope, nailed it. Okay. And we need something for a little seat. I have a little piece of board game stuff left over right here. That's probably a little thicker than we need. Never mind. I'll get a piece of Pop-Tart box. And we'll just make a little seat real quick. put a little curb on that seat. And let's clean up spider webs. Probably could have came up higher with the handlebars. But for a really quick little bicycle, I think this looks okay. Now, let's take a second here. Okay. Then we're going to paint this and set it off to the side. Or, dip it in, or cover it in super glue to make it solid. We don't want to use baking soda on this, or all the pipes of the bike and stuff would be crazy. So we'll set that off to the side and let that dry. I'm going to turn the fan on. All right, now we need a rider. So I have these guys. They're like 15 or 20. I think they're 20 millimeter. So we're going to use this as our bicycle guy. First, we're going to snip off all his little sharp points to make him look like a road warrior of some sort. We're going to snip this little butt flap off him. And his loincloth. And his leg spikes. We might as well take his base off too, because he's going to sit on that bike. Get something smaller to cut that. Okay. Now, we don't want him unable to steer his bicycle, and as he stands right now, he is. So we're going to cut this arm off, and we're going to reposition it. And then we're going to cut that off and turn it into a hockey stick. It's a wonky hockey stick, but I'm not looking at a reference image. Okay. And we have some spider webs. And let's get our bicycle. Okay, so he is way too small, or way too... He can't ride the bicycle. I have failed utterly on that, but it's not a total loss. Because many Huffy bikes and stuff from the 80s didn't have that other fancy bar that I had there. They just had the one bar. We're getting closer. Alright, I ripped his arm off, but that's okay. We can reconnect that once we get him on here. Nice. Alright, that's what we needed. So we're going to just get a seat again real quick. We're going to put a dab of glue right in his butt. And we're going to get his feet. Oh. Okay, by no means is this a perfection build, but if you need it as something to use as a stand-in for kids on bikes, this could do it. Where's my... Alright, now this, not to add any more thickness to them, but just to strengthen stuff up. Make sure everything's sturdy. That's just me blowing hot or super glue off. All right, so I'm gonna hurry up and clear coat him, or not clear coat him, base coat him, and let's see if we can't make this look like a usable Mini. Thanks for watching.